We were sent 2 radios by Retevis. They developed this radio specifically for GMRS users.
This radio is a second of the series of their GMRS portables. This is the RT76P, and it's at a very, very attractive price point.
Yeah, $34.99 right on their website.
Yeah. I've been going through all the functions of this radio. They have a fixed antenna, which indicates that they're trying to maintain part compliance.
One of the things that I really like over the Baofangs is this second knob up on top.
Oh yeah,
why don't you tell people what that does?
That is very nice, and the Baofeng does not have that second knob.
That's right.
So that second knob is, it's just like a knob on a higher end radio.
Sure. What's that?
So this is a Motorola XTS 2500 public safety radio.
Nice.
This knob controls your channels. So without having to go to the keypad and press your up and down buttons, you can turn this knob and it will do exactly what those up and down buttons would do.
Yeah, very cool.
So if you're in channel mode and you want to click to channel 3 from channel 1, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 clicks on the top.
And
so that's very nice. I didn't even realize that, so thank you for...
When I was messing around with it earlier, I believe you can just keep going as well. Like you can have up to, it looks like, let's see here where it tops out, 28, 29, 30. You can have 30 channels. You might be able to have more than that in the radio. It looks like it tops out at 30.
This seems to be a Baofeng enclosure that's been type certified, that has the same firmware but has been modified to block frequencies that you shouldn't be on.
Yeah, like you
transmitting.
can like when you programmed in some of these ham frequencies, like they're in here, but you can't transmit. You go to there, it doesn't even light up. It completely blocked out.
It's very smart. So yeah, that this radio is, I can see that the building blocks were probably Baofeng platform, but it's definitely been redesigned and it's their own chassis. It looks really nice, looks good.
It's a sharp looking radio.
It's worked great on our repeater.
It really has, yeah. We've got, for those of you that don't know, we have a very impressive GMRS repeater set up in Western New York where we're located here. And the repeater itself, the tower, is located in Attica, directly between Buffalo and Rochester. Maybe not directly between, but
very close.
Strategically between Buffalo and Rochester. And our repeater actually covers Buffalo to Rochester and most points in between. And it's very impressive using a, relatively cheap handheld like this, such an entry-level radio. We're getting great performance on that repeater from we're inside a commercial building right now, and we're hitting it with no problem. I don't know if you want to give a demonstration. I think this one's on the channel. Let's see here. This is WRFP 892 radio check. Squelch tail came back. Yeah, just fine. So we'll see if anybody answers me.
WRFP 590, loud and clear.
Awesome.
That sounds great.
Thank you so much. You sound great. We were contacted by Retevis to review these radios. They didn't pay us. They didn't do anything other than send us 2 radios and said, make a video. They didn't put any stipulations. They didn't give us any rules, which is probably a mistake. But yeah, I just wanted to put it out there that they did send us these radios to review and to make a video on to really promote. Because it is a very new thing. There's very little information out there about this radio. I can't find any other videos really about it. I think we're one of the first people that they sent an actual radio to. So pretty cool.
Yeah, this is a brand new product.
Pretty cool opportunity. Let's go break it.
Yeah.
Let it fall. That sounded so bad.
Ow.
But let's see here.
It kind of hurt.
I mean, obviously it's got some scuffs. This is a concrete sidewalk,
where's the scuffs? There's hardly
right?
anything.
Nothing. I mean, nothing.
That's pretty.
It's got a couple. I should say.
Oh, there are some scuffs on.
There's
the
some
side.
concrete dust. I should say, really. Yeah. But let's give her a try. This is going to be on our new Xerox repeater. For those of you familiar with Rochester, Xerox is our tallest skyscraper and one of the tallest skyscrapers outside of New York City, I believe, in the upstate.
New York State, at least.
New York region.
Buffalo's got them beat a little bit, but it's a pretty substantial building, about 450 feet up in the air.
That's right.
And it's in the testing phases. but it's on the air, and we're going to give a radio
We've got a guy
check out.
standing by here. So let's see, that repeater is about 17 miles away from here. So this is WRFP 892 doing a radio test. Station, you still out there, buddy?
Make sure it's turned on.
W820, you're 5-9 out here in the Scottsville, Mumford area.
Nice. So she still works good.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You sound excellent as well. I'm out here in the Virgin area.
I just sound a little...
That was a good one. Oh, jeez.
loud and clear still.
You broke her.
Ooh. Well, you know what though?
You're still good, Simon.
It's still working.
Let's see here.
We lost a piece.
This is just like the screen protector.
Yeah, it just popped out.
You guys are still loud and clear, sounding good.
It's really impressive. Oh no.
Oh! So, there's our battery. There's our screen that popped out. This is just like the cover. And last time it seems like it's held in with some sort of adhesive.
Right.
You pressed it back in.
Right back to normal.
There it is. The force of it falling popped the battery out, but it looks like it's gonna pop right back in and clip. Oh, it's on.
Look at that.
Okay, let's do another test. This is WRCU 416. That was probably about a, what do you say, 40, 50 foot fall.
That was up there.
How's it sound? There is a crack in the screen down here. And
You're on the right channel.
I can hear you loud and clear, Adam. WRFM 701.
All right, it's gone for a bit of a bath. How does it sound, Jeff? Just went into the water.
No change whatsoever, Andrew. Loud and clear. No static, no nothing. Solid.
Nice.
Can you give me a radio check real quick?
Yep, loud and clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So it's made the speaker audio very
Sure.
tinny and quiet. I'm sure though if this dried out in its current condition that it would still work pretty well.
And it's not advertised as waterproof in any
No,
way.
no, absolutely not. Okay. It's underwater. It's receiving underwater.
All right, that's 15.
Okay.
Really muffled, Andrew, like you're in a box.
How about now? I just blew water out of the microphone. That was a 15-second submersion.
You're much better now. You're back to normal.
Wow, I am very impressed with this. Give it some soap right there. Slather it in. Yep, it's taking that pretty good. All right, now we rinse that off. That's definitely COVID-free right there. Just making sure that the radio is COVID-free. I had to give it some soap and water under the sink.
Andrew, I can, you're making a repair, but you're not sounding too good.
Does this sound any better now that I've blown some water out of the mic?
Say that again, you're real distant.
How about now?
Yeah, I think you guys killed it.
The soap and water.
It definitely did much better than a Baofeng would. You're getting a lot for your money here.
You really are. We, as you saw on video, we really were throwing that thing. I mean, we certainly were just dropping it as you would if you were using it onto concrete, and it survived that no problem. We very athletically tossed it around a little bit, and it survived every one of our throws.
I think it could take a lot more of a physical beating. Now, where it lacked, and this is absolutely no insult towards Retevis because they didn't advertise it as waterproof.
Right.
And I was surprised, it was in the water for just a short amount of time, still worked. Transmit, receive, the audio or the speaker, that's to be expected.
Sure, you get a little water
pumped up.
in there, you
The
blow it out.
microphone did too. I blew the microphone out, worked
Yep.
fine. 15 seconds submerged. Fine. Perfect.
Received even underwater.
Even received underwater. That was.
So it was.
And you got to remember, in the adhesive from this screen,
Right.
was busted out from all the throwing.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I wonder if we had our mint one. Maybe if Retevis will send us another one. I doubt after seeing this, but if they send us another one, I would love to do just a water test without the physical damage to start
because
with.
the physical damage might have provided more entry points for the water to
Certainly
get into
could
it.
have.
But it was the hand washing or the radio washing that I think got to it. Combination of the soap and the pressurized water got to her to the point where this was on and
Still wants to live.
it still wants
wants to live.
It still wants to
Andrew.
live. It's trying. It's transmitting.
That's not good. Still works. Look at that.
I'm shocked. This is the Attica 575 repeater.
That's awesome.
WRCU 416. Anybody out there listening?
Wow.
So the
You-
the display's gone. We thought we killed this radio.
You washed that thing.
Yeah, there's like soap
And it-
inside of
And
the
again,
screen.
nowhere did it say to get it wet. It's not waterproof. Like, we were just like, well, we have to see what we can do. We have to push the limits of this thing. So,
Not advertised as waterproof or even water resistant.
Right.
I would say it's definitely water resistant.
Extremely impressed.
If you were in a pouring rain scenario, I would say that this radio would do just fine.
yeah. Or like we were saying, if you were out canoeing and you ditch the radio real quick, if you grabbed out of the water, again real quick, or you're fishing,
Oh, it'd be fine.
You'd be fine. Yeah.
And for
That's
the price,
extremely
and for the
impressive.
price of this radio, even if you did lose it at the bottom of the lake, you could buy another one.
Yeah.
Easy.
Absolutely.
WRCU 416. Anybody on the air? I have no idea if you can hear me or not, but giving it a shot. Let me try DTMF. Let me see if I can open it up.
Oh God.
Okay, DTMF might not be working. Yeah, it's not working. But it's still keying a signal, keying it up, and it's,
It's
the
hearing the signal.
the display is not showing anything, but
Yeah. It'll dry out a little bit more.
that is truly amazing.
Well, so yeah, Retevis, thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for sending us these radios to review and to destroy one of them. And we're very excited that there are companies going after the GMRS market. For a long time, GMRS just existed off in its own little corner and no one really paid us much attention. So it's really nice to see a mainstream company making a product marketed and made specifically to be legal and just ready to roll out of the gate for GMRS use. So I'm super impressed. I think we do have one more test we have to do, but maybe
Yes.
that'll be our final
It'll
shot.
be our final test.
Ba-dum.
Looks like you may have gotten it that time.
That was a good shot. So enjoy. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Thank you again to Retevis for sending this brand new RT76P. Go on their website, check it out. It's very cool. A lot of cool specs. They've got a ton of other products too. If you're into ham or other forms of amateur radio, they've got a lot of interesting items at very reasonable prices.